Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up! Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. The main big release that's hitting store shelves today is the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, putting out right here from Lionsgate Home Entertainment. This is the 4K Blu-ray Best Buy exclusive Steelbook that I was sent to review, along with the original Hitman's Bodyguard Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, out right now in stores everywhere. Steelbooks at Best Buy, but if you want to go to other stores, you guys get to get other editions of these movies that are being released today. There's some other stuff hitting Blu-ray today, like I believe The Waterman and Care Bears 2, the movie, like some catalog titles, like Scream Factory related stuff, but like, new release movies. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is one of the main ones out there today. But stay tuned to the end of this video. I'll have my reviews of these Steelbooks right here, along with some other Blu-rays I was sent to review. But let's head on out, guys, and see what kind of fun stuff we come across today. But if you guys like my hoarding up videos and my videos in general, please hit this thumbs up button right there and see if we can get this video to 500 thumbs up. Can we do it? Just made it on over to Best Buy. Let's head on in, see what they got. Well, guys, that's my first stop of the day, which is the local Best Buy. And it seems like someone's either trying to steal something or something's going on in here today, if you guys can hear it. But let's check out some of the new releases. Forgive the sound here. They do have the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard over here today. The Blu-ray's $21.99, 4K's $30.99, and of course they got the 4K exclusive Steelbooks right here, which I'll be showcasing at the end of this video in my review portion right here. And they also have Rogue Hostage with Tyrese Gibson and John Malkovich. Man, this sounds annoying as shit right now, but this one's put out by Vertical Entertainment. And yeah, I always like John Malkovich ever since Con Air, and of course being John Malkovich and stuff. But when it comes to other things, I don't know if there's other ones. Let's see what other new releases may or may not have came out today. We got Grindman, the Hyper Agent. Was this like another Mill Creek? Yeah, another Mill Creek title right there. Discovery of the Witches Season 2 came out today. Never seen Season 1 or even heard of it. Stay Out of the Attic, which is just like another Shudder one from RLJ Entertainment. Yeah, sometimes RLJ Entertainment puts out some decent stuff. I'm gonna have a title. I'm gonna be talking about one of their titles at the end of this video today. And let's see here. This wasn't here last week, but it's here now. Called Till Death, the new Megan Fox movie. Is this the one with Bruce Willis? No, this is some other one. But yeah, this is one that came out, I believe it was last week, if I'm not mistaken, last week. And we also got American Trader with Al Pacino. Huh. Alright. Never heard of that one until today. Never heard of that one until today. This one came out today as well. I believe this is put out by Shout Select. Havoc right here with Anne Hathaway and Freddie Rodriguez. This one, from what I remember, was pretty decent. Was a pretty decent a pretty decent flick right here. And yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Yep, and there goes that noise again. And this also came out today. This is the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This one's already been released on 4K already, but this one right here is like the standalone, Steelbook edition, Best Buy exclusive one. Right here, there's like a new thing, a new thing about this one. It comes with includes magical movie mode. Not exactly sure what magical movie mode is. Let me know down below if you guys have ever used it or know what magical movie mode is down below. But yeah, I already have these ones on 4K, but Steelbooks are always nice. Windy as hell out, but I made it to the next location, Target. Let's head on in, see what they got. Okay, I just made it into Target, and I was heading to the movie section, but something caught my eye. Check that out, dude. A new, Chucky / Child's Play t-shirt they got going on over here. That's cool, man. That's fucking rad. Especially since the new TV show is coming out on I believe Sci-Fi or something. That is killer. I don't like yellow. I wouldn't rock yellow with my chunky ass, but I like that. But let me know down below. Are you guys excited to see the new the new Chucky series on TV? Let me know. Well guys, just made it on over to the movie section over here. They do have the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard on Blu-ray and DVD. They don't, oh yeah, they do have the 4K up over here as well, along with Rogue Hostage, which I kind of have a little bit interested in now seeing, just because John Malkovich is in it. But hey, you never know, I might get it one day. The complete 18th season of NCIS came out today as well, along with The Waterman. This one right here I talked about in my last Hoarding Up video, and I kind of enjoyed this one, with Rosario Dawson up in there, and David Oyelowo. I believe he directed this one as well. Pretty decent flick. If you guys see it out there, I suggest checking it out. I don't know if it's on digital, if you guys can like rent it online or whatever, but The Waterman, pretty solid. Well, that's it for the movies, but check out what they have back here in the action figure section. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like NECA figures right here from like Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles. I don't know who this character is really. It says Muck, but I don't recognize him from my generation show. At least I don't think I do. But like, of course, the colors stood out to me right here. And they have this like big Dune figure. I've never been the biggest fan of Dune, but that looks cool for collectors and stuff. But other than that, yeah, these are the only things that was standing out to me with these like the new Ninja Turtle toys back here. But let's get out of here before I get slimed. Heading on into Walmart. Let's see what they got going on in there today. Well, at the new release section over here at Walmart, only thing I'm seeing different over here is the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and everything. But on the side here, they do have the Rogue Hostage, Waterman, DVD, and Till Death. This wasn't even here last week as well. But the other thing that I'm noticing that's new, Money in the Bank 2021. I believe this is the first WWE pay-per-view that happened in front of like a real audience now since the pandemic and stuff. You know, instead of like, you know, big screens up on the monitors and stuff like that, actual audience members in attendance. That's kind of cool. I'm glad it's sort of kind of getting back to normal when it comes to wrestling. And this is cool that they have the Showdown, the vampire right here. This is that what's it called, David Carradine flick right here, with Bruce Campbell is up in here as well. This is put out by the Vestron video line. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, but I kind of collect the Vestron titles, so this may be a pickup right here. And there's this right here, Shudder original movie called Shook. I think this might be one of those movies that like takes place all on a computer. There's gonna be a movie that I talk about at the end of this video in the review portion that's kind of, you know, like that too, that takes place all on a computer screen. But sometimes those movies kind of suck, and sometimes they can be pretty decent. But is this a pickup? I don't know. Kind of happy I came on over to Walmart today. I'm gonna be buying Money in the Bank DVD, You Can't See Me, and of course Showdown, Sundown right here. So let's get on out of here, pay for these, and get on home. Alright guys, I'm back home now from Hoarding Up. I only picked up those two things today, the Sundown, you know, from Vestron Video, and Money in the Bank 2021. I just get these ones sporadically sometimes. I have fun watching them sometimes, those pay-per-view events. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania being my favorites, and Hell in a Cell, I enjoy those. But these right here, I stopped off at my P.O. box on the way back home, and these two were sitting in my box. It looks like these are both coming from Nikki and Jack. So I'm going to open these ones here. So let's open this up. This is coming from Nikki and Jack that were sent to my P.O. box. And if you guys would ever like to send anything to me or anybody in my family, you can. My address to my P.O. box is in the description box of this video right here. And the first thing is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. We got Star Wars Return of the Jedi DVD right here. The old school widescreen edition. Oh, and it comes with the insert too. Comes with the insert right there. Thank you, Nikki and Jack. Is there a note in here? Nope, no note in this one. But they're both coming from the same people, so let's open up this one right here and see what's in this one. See if there's a note in here maybe first. Is there a note? Nope, nope, no note. And we got the other two Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and the bonus disc of the trilogy set that came out from back in the day. That's pretty sweet. Thank you so much, Nikki and Jack. There was no note in there, but I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to send something to the P.O. box and to get some Star Wars goodness. That's even cooler right there. Thank you so much, guys. But right now, let's head upstairs for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Okay guys, now on to the review portion of this Hoarding Up video right here. I have a nice little stack of stuff here to talk to you guys about this week. Some stuff I watched, and I just want to talk to you guys about them. The first two up right here are the 4K Blu-ray exclusive Steelbooks, Best Buy exclusive Steelbooks I was sent from Lionsgate to showcase for this video here of the Hitman's Bodyguard and the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. These movies are just a lot of fun. I mean, they're you know, nothing to write home about, but like, you know, they're fun, you know, popcorn flicks. They're starring Ryan Reynolds and Salma Hayek, and Antonio Banderas is in the second one. Of course, we get Samuel Jackson and everything in here. And it's pretty much about Ryan Reynolds' character, who plays a bodyguard, you know, to like, you know, really rich, powerful people. And at the beginning of the first one of his really rich and powerful clients gets killed right in front of his face, and he kind of you know, loses his credentials, and kind of spirals, you know, out of control when it comes to his mind, you know, in his mind. And Samuel Jackson is a bad guy that he's trying to get. And in the second one, right here, Ryan Reynolds' character as the hitman, or you know, the hitman's bodyguard, wants to you know, just like take a mental break. You know what I mean? He lost his license, and he can't really be a bodyguard anymore. So he's just like, you know what? I want to go on vacation, or he's told to go on vacation by his therapist, to go on vacation just to get away from killing and trying to protect people and, you know, all this kind of crazy stuff. Until Salma Hayek's character, the wife of Samuel Jackson's character, or boyfriend, or whatever, you know, in these movies, comes to him on the beach and says, hey, we need you, you know, blah blah blah, Sam Jackson needs you. And then, you know, he kind of gets roped into the crazy adventure again. I really like the action in these movies. I like the back and forth between Samuel Jackson and, of course, Ryan Reynolds in here. They kind of work really well together. Selma Hayek in these, and especially in this one, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, really vulgar, really crazy. And you know me, I like that kind of humor. And I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching this one. I haven't seen this one in a while, the original one. And it's just cool that they put them out in like these, like, these ones look kind of kind of sort of Mondo-ish covers right here. They come with like a little see-through, you know, like slip cover, you know, slip case right there. And you open this up, and you have the you get the Blu-rays, and you get the Blu-ray and the 4K up in there. It's a really cool, a really nice looking, you know, presentation to have when it comes to these Blu-ray, this Blu-ray 4K set right here. You get another one coming with a see-through slipcover. But check this out, like this bullet right here, this bullet hole that you see, you can like feel it, like it's like an indentation inside, you know, on the actual steelbook right there. I think that's kind of rad. And of course you get the you know, the Blu-ray and the 4K up in there. Really nice, like I said, really nice presentation when it comes to these steelbooks right here. You know, I dig it. I like the look of them. I like the look of them. But let me know down below. Have you guys seen these movies before? And if you have, let me know what you thought about them in the comments down below. But thank you, Lionsgate, for sending these on over. And of course, they're packed with special features and look great on 4K right here. And sorry if you hear the sound outside, like the wind's hitting my window. It's like really windy out today. But next up over here was sent to me from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. It came in like a week or two after the release date, but I finally got around to watching it. And that is Those Who Wish Me Dead, here on Blu-ray, starring, of course, Angelina Jolie. And it's about this what's it called? Political figure in you know in this I think it's Los Angeles, that is being hunted by these, you know, crazy killers, or, you know, hitmen, or whatever they are. It's never really explained why they're doing it, or what's really going on. And he gets murdered right in front of his son, and his son, you know, runs into the forest, you know, right when it happens. And there's a big fire that's breaking out inside this forest, and he kind of gets trapped inside this forest where this big forest fire is happening, and Angelina Jolie's character is a firefighter, or, you know, a flame jumper, like a person that goes into crazy fire situations and tries to save people. But she has a crazy past, because like she tried to save like these 3 kids from a fire years ago. She couldn't, and they died, and she's been like really traumatized about it for years. And she's pretty much one of the only people inside this forest right there, and she's there trying to save this kid and keep this kid alive from these crazy killers that are after him in the woods that just killed his father. It's a pretty decent movie right here. I really like the whole look of the movie, because it all takes place in a forest. And it's really cool. It was a really decent watch and stuff. And it also has like a couple of other there's a couple of other recognizable actors in here. John Bernthal, the Punisher, it was in here as well. I dig it. It was pretty decent. A pretty decent movie. I liked it. I don't know if it's one of those ones I see myself watching over and over again, but you know, Those Who Wish Me Dead, pretty decent. But next up over here is a movie I recently got from MVD Home Entertainment, and that is a movie called Drunk Bus. This is an independent film, kind of wacky, you know, kind of a flick right here about this young man right here who's a bus driver, who takes the same route every night, you know, on his bus route, through this college campus. You know what I mean? You know, through this little, like, you know, college town, college campus, and he's just really stuck in a rut. You know what I mean? He has this girlfriend that's kind of always playing mind games with him, and he's always getting crazy people coming in and, you know, on and off his bus on a daily basis. People are egging his bus when he passes certain fraternities, and people always, you know, people kind of make fun of him and mess with him and stuff like that, until one day he meets this one guy named Pineapple, I believe his name is. He's like a big Samoan guy with like a lot of tattoos on his face and like a lot of piercings and stuff, and they kind of become become friends, and you have to kind of watch the movie to see what happens. But it really has a really nice vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really enjoyed this one. It's kind of hard to explain anymore, because there's like, of course, different characters that come on and off the bus all the time, and the interactions that he has with them. Like there's a guy on the bus, there's an old man that comes on this bus that's on a wheelchair, and he has a nickname that people call him, which is "Fuck You Bob," because the only thing he ever says is "Fuck you." You know what I mean? That's the only lines this guy ever says. And I don't know, you have to watch this movie, man. If you guys love like true independent cinema, you guys will like Drunk Bus right here. Real decent flick. I like this one a lot. I really like this one a lot. And next one up over here is one that's coming from RLJ Entertainment, and you saw me unbox this one in my last video I put up, because I put up 2 viewer mail unboxing videos, or just unboxing videos in general, up on my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't seen them yet, go into my channel, man. I put up two videos of like mail that people send me, to my PO box and stuff. And this one right here came from RLJ Entertainment, and that is a movie called Great White, a new shark movie. I've always been into shark movies since like Jaws and Deep Blue Sea, you know, like all that stuff. And it's pretty much about these people on this small island, you know, going on a little plane trip and everything like that. And they see a little bit of like wreckage, you know, on the surface, on the water, and they land their plane to see what's going on, and then their plane gets attacked by a big ass shark, and then eventually the plane sinks into the ocean, and they're stuck. They're stuck in the middle of the ocean trying to figure out how the hell they're going to get out of the situation that they're in, being surrounded, you know, by a great white shark, you know. And it's one of those kind of flicks, like, you know, like In the Deep and stuff like that. It's also produced by the people that made 47 Meters Down. It's pretty decent. There's 1 or 2 moments in this movie where when you see the shark, you can tell that it's like, you know, it feels like CGI-ish. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? But if you like shark movies and the tension of stuff like that, or just like get freaked out by going into the water and not knowing if a shark or anything, what lies beneath, what's gonna happen to you, you know, it has some decent tense moments in here. I liked it. It was also, I believe, originally streamed on Shudder, as it says right here on the front. Pretty decent pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really recognize any of the names or any of the people that were in the movie when I watched it from like other things, to be honest. But I enjoyed it as a shark flick right there. And next up and last up for this video right here is a movie I got sent from Universal. This one came out a few weeks ago as well, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. Okay, like I popped it in the first 10 minutes of this movie. I was just like, ah, shit. It's one of those. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Unfriended and the dark, Unfriended the dark web. You know, like those movies that are all like, you know, based on filmed on computer screens and webcams and shit like that. And that is a movie called Profile. And you know, it's a movie that's based and it takes place all on a computer screen and webcams and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You can like see like leaving Facebook messages. I'm coming over, you know, stuff like that. And I was just like, oh shit, you know. Because like I really didn't give a shit about Unfriended, or there's only one movie I can think of that takes place, you know, all on a computer screen that I liked. It was a movie called Searching with John Cho, and this is now, I would say that would be the second movie I really thought was decent that was filmed on a computer, and it's about this journalist played by this young lady right here who is tasked with this job to find, you know, people that are part of ISIS or the Taliban or whatever it may be, you know, through like different online places, and try to figure out how these people that are over there in Afghanistan are taking young women from the States and bringing them over there to help fight their cause. And it's about this young reporter or journalist, you know, getting entangled with a supposed terrorist on the other side of the world, and it just gets kind of weird. It gets kind of crazy. It gets kind of creepy, and you don't know if she's actually falling in love with this guy or not. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's going on. Her boss is saying, "You're getting in too deep over here. You're getting in too deep over here," and you know, she doesn't know, like, the lines are getting blurred, you know, between her job that she's doing and what's happening in her mind when it comes to this guy that she's talking to, that she's trying to, you know, figure out how these young girls are getting, you know, transported over there and, you know, getting killed or, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm really bad at explaining this one right now, but it took me like a good 15-20 minutes to actually get into this movie. I was watching it going, like I said, damn it, it's one of those kind of movies, you know. And I got into it. I got hooked, and by the end, I'm like, oh shit! And it's based on a true story. It says on this box right here. But if it sounds interesting to you, check out the trailer. Pretty decent. It may take you a little bit of time to get into it, but I thoroughly enjoyed that one right there. But that's all I have to show and talk to you guys about today for this video right here. Stay tuned for next week's Hoarding Up video. I should have a review of a new MVD visual flick called The Dark, which I've had for a couple days now. I just hadn't had a chance to watch it. It looks like an alien invasion, you know, kind of movie. I should be talking about this one next week, so stay tuned for that. But guys, thank you so much for coming by for this Hoarding Up video. Hit that thumbs up button if you guys support my videos, and I'll catch you on the next one.